Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can I have a today to host Islam with purpose of US the following is today's topic is significant achievement in space exploration. So let's start. Hello ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So my first question is what does space exploration mean in the simple words?
Sure, in simple terms, essentially a simple statement that introduces something like a variable in programming or a basic concept. Absolutely. I can break.
Okay, ChatGPT, give me 40 points. Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me? Okay, so my first question is what does space exploration means in simple words?
Of course, in simple words, a basic declaration that introduces. Got it. I'll make sure to give you a thorough explanation with plenty of detail. Just let me know the specific topic or area you'd like those 40 points on, and I'll get right to it.
So my topic is what does space exploration means in simple words? Give me 40 points on it.
Awesome. I'll break it down into 40 points covering different aspects of space exploration in simple terms. Let's dive in. 1. Definition. Space exploration is the investigation and study of outer space through the use of spacecraft and technology. 2. Purpose. It helps us understand the universe, other planets, and the potential for life beyond Earth. History. It began in the 20th century with the launch of satellites and humans into space. 4. Key players. Major space agencies include NASA, USA, ESA, Europe, Roscosmos, Russia, CNSA China, and more. 5. Technologies. It involves spacecraft, rovers, telescopes, and satellites that help gather data. 6. Moon missions. Early space exploration focused on landing humans on the moon, like the Apollo missions. 7. Mars exploration. Robots and rovers, such as Perseverance, explore Mars to find signs of life and study its surface. 8. Benefits. Space exploration leads to new technologies, scientific discoveries, and a better understanding of Earth. 9. Challenges. It's expensive, technically complex, and involves risks for humans and equipment. 10. International collaboration. Countries often work together on space missions, sharing knowledge and resources. 11. Space stations. Facilities like the International Space Station, ISS, allow long-term human habitation in space. 12. Deep space probes. These are sent to explore distant planets, asteroids, and comets. 13. Astrobiology. This field studies the potential for life in other parts of the universe. 14. Space tourism. In the future, regular people might travel to space for leisure. 15. Economic impact. Space exploration can boost economies through technological advancements and new industries. 16. Climate study. Satellites help monitor Earth's climate, weather, and environmental changes. 17. Communication. Satellites are crucial for global communication, including TV and internet. 18. Resource exploration. Space exploration can help identify resources like minerals on asteroids. 19. Human health. Studying the effects of space on the human body helps improve health on Earth. 20. Space law. There are international treaties and laws governing the use of outer space. 21. Innovation. Space challenges drive technological innovations that benefit everyday life. 22. Space debris. Managing space junk is important for safety and sustainability. Educational impact. Space exploration inspires and educates people in science, technology, engineering, and math. 24. Cultural impact. It unites people globally and fuels curiosity and imagination.
Okay, ChatGPT, complete your points.
Absolutely. I'll continue from where I left off and give you the rest of the points. 26, space economics. Investing in space can lead to new markets and job creation. 27, space mining. The future may involve extracting resources from the moon or asteroids. 28, space weather. Studying solar activity helps protect satellites and Earth. 29, human spaceflight. Sending humans into space helps us understand human capabilities and limitations. 30, robotics. Robots and AI are crucial for exploring distant or dangerous environments. 31, space policy. Governments and agencies create policies to guide space exploration and use. 32, space infrastructure. Building infrastructure in space like habitats is crucial for long-term missions. 33, space education. Programs and initiatives promote interest and careers in space fields. 34, space art. Artists find inspiration in space, creating unique works of art. 35, space ethics. Ethical considerations include the impact on potential life and the environment. 36, space exploration and society. It influences our worldview and understanding of our place in the universe. Space and time. Exploring space helps us learn about the nature of time and the universe. 38, space innovation spin-offs. Many everyday technologies like GPS originated from space research. 39, future missions. Plans include exploring outer planets like Jupiter and Saturn. And beyond 40, inspiration for the future. Space exploration continues to inspire generations to dream big and reach for the stars. And there you have it, 40 points on space exploration in simple terms. Let me know if you need more details on any of these.
Okay, you give great points. So my next question is, what is space exploration important for humanity? Give me 40 points on it.
Absolutely. So I'll dive into the importance of space exploration for humanity and break it down into 40 points. Let's get started. 1, scientific discovery. Space exploration expands our understanding of the universe, including the origins of the cosmos and our place in it. 2, technological innovation. It drives advancements in technology that often benefit other fields like medicine, engineering, and computing. 3, economic growth. Investing in space can create new industries and job opportunities, boosting economies. 4, global collaboration. Space missions often involve international cooperation, fostering peace and unity. 5, environmental monitoring. Satellites help us track climate change, natural disasters, and environmental changes on Earth. 6, inspiration. Space exploration inspires people, encouraging interest in STEM fields and innovation. 7, human survival. Understanding space and other planets can help us ensure the long-term survival of humanity. Resource discovery. Space exploration can lead to the discovery of valuable resources like minerals on asteroids. 9, medical advancements. Research in space often leads to medical breakthroughs that improve healthcare on Earth. 10, global security. Space technology enhances global communication, navigation, and security. 11, cultural impact. Space exploration influences art, literature, and culture, broadening our perspectives. 12, energy solutions. Space research can lead to new energy technologies like solar power. 13, education and workforce development. Space programs inspire and train the next generation of scientists, engineers, and leaders. 14, space tourism. In the future, space travel could become accessible to everyone, opening up new frontiers. 15, human health in space. Studying the effects of space on the human body leads to better understanding of human health. 16, the space is a testing ground. Space offers a unique environment to test new technologies and systems. 17, planetary defense. Space exploration helps us detect and prevent potential threats like asteroids. 18, long-term sustainability. Learning to live and work in space prepares us for sustainable living on Earth. 19, exploration of life. Searching for life beyond Earth helps us understand the origins and potential of life. 20, promoting peace. Collaborative space efforts can promote peaceful relations between nations. 21, understanding the Earth. Space provides a unique perspective on Earth's geology, weather, and ecosystems. Enhancing connectivity. Space technology improves global communication, bridging gaps. 23, innovation in transportation.
Okay, you give great points. So my next question is to you is when did modern space exploration really begin? Give me 40 points on it.
Got it. I'll cover the key milestones and events that mark the beginning of modern space exploration and break it down into 40 points. Let's get started. 1. Early theories. Interest in space dates back centuries, with scientists like Kepler and Newton laying the groundwork. 2. World War II. Rocket technology advanced significantly during the war, especially with the V2 rocket. 3. Post-war era. Scientists like Werner von Braun contributed to early space technology after the war. 4. 1947. The first successful launch of V2 rocket by the US marked an early milestone. Soviet Union leading to rapid advancements. 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite, marking the start of the space age. 1958, NASA was established in the United States, centralizing space efforts. 1959, the Soviet Lunar 2 became the first human-made object to reach the moon. 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space, orbiting Earth. 1969, Apollo 11 successfully landed humans on the moon with Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walking on its surface. 1970s, the Space Shuttle program began, allowing reusable spacecraft. 1971, the Soviet Union launched the first space station, Salyut 1. 1980s, the Space Shuttle era continued with missions like the Hubble Space Telescope launched in 1990. 1998, the International Space Station, ISS, was launched, becoming a global scientific laboratory. 2000s, robotic missions like Mars rovers, Spirit, Opportunity, and Curiosity expanded our understanding of the Red Planet. 2010s, private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin began to play a significant role in space exploration. 2012, SpaceX's Dragon became the first commercial spacecraft to dock with the ISS. 2015, the discovery of liquid water on Mars was confirmed, reigniting interest in the Red Planet. NASA's Perseverance rover landed on Mars, continuing the search for signs of past life. 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope launched, promising unprecedented views of the early universe. 2022, private missions to the ISS became more common, democratizing space access. 2023, lunar exploration made
Okay, give me more points on it. Complete your 40 points.
Absolutely. Let's continue and complete the list. 2024, the Artemis program aimed to return humans to the moon, focusing on sustainable exploration. 2025, plans for crewed missions to Mars are expected to advance with more detailed mission planning. 25, space mining, ongoing research and development in asteroid mining could become a reality, providing new resources. 26, space debris management. Efforts to clean up space debris are becoming increasingly important for sustainable exploration. 27, international cooperation. More countries are collaborating on space missions, fostering global partnerships. 28, space economy. The growing space economy is creating new markets from satellite internet to space tourism. 29, advancements in AI. Artificial intelligence is playing a growing role in space exploration, from autonomous spacecraft to data analysis. 30, human factors. Research into the effects of long-duration space travel is crucial for future missions to Mars and beyond. 31, space medicine. Innovations in space medicine are improving healthcare on Earth and preparing us for deep space travel. 32, space law and policy. Developing regulations and policies ensures responsible and sustainable space exploration. 33, space education. Increased focus on space education is inspiring young minds and fostering innovation. 34, space and society, space exploration helps shape our culture, philosophy, and understanding of our place in the universe. 35, space tourism growth. As space tourism grows, it opens new opportunities ordinary people to experience space. 36, space technology is essential for monitoring and combating climate change on Earth. 37, interplanetary travel, advancements in propulsion and life support systems are paving the way for travel to other planets. 38, space solar power. Research into space solar power could provide clean and abundant energy for Earth. 39, space and ethics. Ethical considerations are crucial as we expand into space, ensuring responsible exploration. 40, inspiring future generations. Space exploration continues to inspire curiosity, innovation, and a sense of wonder about the universe. And there we have all 40 points completed. Let you know if you need anything else.
Okay. Okay, ChatGPT, you give great points. So my next question is, when did modern space exploration really begin? Give me 40 points.
आपको आपने कहा फॉर्मेट हो चुकी है अभी तक आपने क्या क्या
Absolutely. I'm glad you found those points helpful. If you have any more questions or need further details about the beginnings of modern space exploration, just let me know. I'm here to help.
ओके तो ये जो सॉन्ग से आपने जो बनाए सॉन्ग बनाए उसके लिए कौन सा ये टूल इस्तेमाल
हाँ जी आपने जहाँ जहाँ वो फेंके वो
तो और आपने कौन कौन सी आपने एक्सप्लोर किया जिसकी मदद से आपको मतलब के फायदा हो सकता है आने वाले टाइम पर आपकी ये काम रोजमर्रा का काम आसान हो सकता है कौन से इससे ये
ChatGPT, complete your points. ChatGPT, please complete your points.
Of course, let me finish up the remaining points to give you a full picture. 41, early rocket experiments. In the early 20th century, pioneers like Konstantin Tsiolkovsky and Robert Goddard laid the theoretical and practical foundations for travel. 42, V2 rocket. Post-World War II, the V2 rocket became the first long-range guided ballistic missile, paving the way for space exploration. US and the Soviet Union in the 1950s and 60s accelerated space advancement. 44, first animal in space. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Laika, the first increased milestone. 40, Soviet Union marks humanity's ferry. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to orbit Earth, a monumental achievement in space history. 47, Apollo 11. In 1969, Apollo 11 successfully landed humans on the moon, with Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walking on its surface. 48, Mars exploration. Robotic missions like Viking 1 and 2 in the 1970s paved the way for modern Mars exploration. 49, space shuttle era. The 1980s and 90s saw the space shuttle program, which enabled reusable spacecraft and a variety of missions. 50, international collaboration. The establishment of the ISS in 1998 represented a significant international effort in space research. 51, commercial spaceflight. The 21st century brought private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin into the picture, revolutionizing space access. 52, space tourism. The development of space tourism with companies like Virgin Galactic is making space more accessible. 53, planetary defense. The space exploration aim to return humans to the moon and establish sustainable lunar bases. 55, deep space probes that New Horizons and Voyager continues to explore the outer reaches of our solar system. 56, astrobiology, the search for life beyond Earth remains a key driver with missions targeting Mars, Europa, and Enceladus. 57, technological spin-offs, innovations from space exploration often lead to benefits in everyday life, from GPS to medical technologies. 58, space policy, international agreements and treaties.
Okay, viewers, this was our chat GPT. I hope you like it. See you in another call with a new interesting topic. So,
कि आपने जब ये